Hi guys! This video is going to show you how to paint value in your landscapes that you're creating. Remember, value is how light or how dark a color can be. Tints are the lighter colors and shades are the darker colors. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is number your landscape, starting with the background and working your way down to the foreground. So the sky would be number 1. The next one would be number 2. Next one in the middle ground would be 3. Next one would be 4. Then I have 5 and 6. The color that I've chosen for this project is turquoise, but you can choose any color to do your tints and shades. So on my palette I have the original color, white, and black. I'm going to start by painting my sky the lightest tint. So I'm just going to take the smallest amount of turquoise and mix it together with all of my white to get a very, very, very light blue color. Now if you can't tell that there's a change, you can go back and get some more blue. And as soon as you see that it looks even the lightest of blues, you're ready to paint. So I'm going to paint all of section 1 with my light blue. Outlining first and then filling in. This might take 2 coats of paint. Okay, now I'm ready to paint my next tint. So I need to make this color just a little bit more blue. So I'm going to take some blue paint and mix it in. And I usually like to test this color out on my paper. So if you paint it and if you can tell there's a difference between your 2 tints, then you're doing good. If it looks too similar, you want to add some more blue and make your color a little bit darker. The most important thing is that you can tell a difference between each tint. Okay, when you're working around your person, make sure that you outline first so you don't get any paint on yourself. And then fill in the spaces. It's also important that you smooth your paint out so you don't have any wet globs of paint. I want this to be a nice smooth project. Okay, I think I'm ready for tint number 3, so I'm going to add a big scoop this time to really try and change my color. Still not dark enough, so I'm going to add another big scoop. And this time I think I got a good tint. Remember to outline first and then fill in. Now it's time to do a little bit of math. We want to save room to do our tints and our shades on this artwork. So I have 6 sections, so half of my section should be tints and half of my section should be shades. So since I've done 1, 2, 3 sections with tints, it's time for me to move on to my shades and do my last 3 sections. So in order to create a shade, you're going to add just the smallest amount of black to your original color. So I'm going to take just a little bit of black and mix it into this blue. Now my first shade is going to look a lot like the original color. So this is for section 4. for section number 5, I'm going to take another dab of black, mix it into my color. And make sure that I can tell a difference. Can you guys see a difference between these two shades? And that means I'm good to paint. Hey, don't forget to do a second coat if you're trying to be an expert. Finally, I can take a big scoop of black because this is going to be my darkest color. Very dark teal. Hey, when you're done painting your tints and shades, you have the option of leaving your picture as it is in color, or you can make a really dark shade or even use black to paint yourself as a silhouette. I'm going to do it in black so you can see what it looks like. This is a good option if you added a lot of paint onto your picture or made some mistakes. But if you did not paint on yourself, it'll probably look best to keep it printed in color. Just remember, practitioners are going to stay in their lines, and experts are going to stay in their lines when painting and paint at least 2 coats.